Our next story is about two words. They have stirred up an old debate in India: menstrual leave. It gives employees or students time off when they experience menstrual pain or discomfort. This week, the topic came up in the Rajya Sabha, the upper house of the Indian Parliament. The question was, has the government taken any measures to make menstrual leave compulsory? Smriti Irani responded. She is the Union Minister for Women and Child Development. Listen to what she said.
Menstruation and a menstrual cycle is not a handicap. Neither it's a natural part of a woman's life journey. Given that women today are opting for more and more economic opportunities, I will just put my personal view on this, sir. I am not the officiating ministry. We should not propose issues where women are in some way denied an equal opportunity just because somebody who does not menstruate has a particular viewpoint towards menstruation.
These remarks have kicked up a storm, which is not surprising. The world over, this debate has been on. Many are against it, even those who menstruate themselves. Some are in favor, and policies are few and far between. Japan, Indonesia, South Korea, Vietnam, and Zambia have a menstrual leave policy. This year, Spain joined the club, the first among European nations. In 1992, Bihar became the first state in India and one of the first few worldwide to introduce a menstrual leave policy for employees. This year, Kerala allowed the same for college students. Their argument is simple: more than half the women are in pain when they menstruate. They pop a pill or they take some rest and go about their business. But they're still in discomfort. In some cases, the problem is manageable. In others, it becomes debilitating. 25% of the women who menstruate can experience severe cramps. Some studies say they can be as painful as a heart attack. Some women can have fainting spells. Some may even require hospitalization. Now, these are the worst case scenarios. But even on the best days, periods hinder productivity. Research says employees lose about 9 days' worth of productivity a year. In the Netherlands, 14% women took time off during periods. In India, 40% girls miss school during periods. So if you know the problem, if it happens every month, if it affects a major chunk of your population, why not introduce a policy that eases the suffering? Because the debate of period leave is a nuanced one. And here is the flip side. Across the world, year on year, women have fought to be seen as equals. The progress has been slow, but it exists. A menstrual leave policy could set this back. It could reinforce gender stereotypes. It could lead to discrimination. It could affect how we see women in the workplace. With a period leave, women may be seen as less committed or productive compared to their male counterparts. It could harm their career prospects. And this is risky for a country like India. In terms of workforce, women's participation has been shrinking. India is already among the 20 lowest nations in the world. As for education, 20% of Indian girls drop out of school after reaching puberty. Let's say a menstrual leave policy is implemented. There is a high chance it will not work. It will not work. We saw this in Japan. It introduced a period leave policy in 1947. Since then, since 1947, only 0.9% women have actually taken a leave. In India, too, women may be reluctant because taking a period leave could be like wearing a scarlet letter. As it is, this is a taboo topic in India. Talking about it is just the tip of the iceberg. Menstruating women cannot touch certain foods, enter their kitchens, sometimes even their homes. In some communities, they're shunted to what are called menstrual huts. When menstruating, many Muslim women are not allowed to offer prayers. Hindu women are not allowed to enter temples. Over half of Indian women do not have access to sanitary napkins. Those who do receive them in black poly bags from shopkeepers. Many Indians, especially men, have little education about menstruation, and those who do crack jokes about mood swings or time of the month. Periods have already been used to embarrass, discriminate, and abuse women. So my point is very simple. The policy of menstrual leave has its benefits, but to think that it will work on the ground is to be divorced from reality. Women may need a period leave, but first, they need more jobs. They need better education, sanitation, health, and lesser stigma. Women already have enough battles. If one policy makes the fight harder, women are better off without it, period.